guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks a lot for stopping by. In today's video I'll be sharing my experience at Port Aventura World in Spain. This place is 1 hour from Barcelona and we stayed in the hotel called El Paso. So this is just a tour of inside the hotel. This trip was actually organized by my company where I work, and it was a good deal and I took it, of course, and I really had a nice time. So this is what the exterior of the hotel looks like. The environment of the hotel looked like a big hotel with big swimming pools, restaurants that serve buffet, and the most interesting part was that it was just next to the park. You only walk 200 meters or even less and you are at the park. So it was a very nice deal. Yeah. So to the right of the screen, the center right now is the Ferrari ride. The red stuff is the Ferrari ride and it was breathtaking. I really recommend. So of course, when you get into the park, there are some security checks. After the security checks, you just go straight to whichever ride you want to enter. Here we're going to the Furius Baco. Furious Baco was very interesting. I have some videos of myself because after the ride I took some of my videos. This was the queue. There's always long queues on this Furious Baco queue. We waited for over 2 hours 30 minutes of waiting. This was when we got to the front. Eventually, after queuing for over 2 hours, we eventually got to the front and I was happy about it. So yeah, this is just the ride for other people. So for the few seconds I was on this ride, it was worth it. The queue was worth it. Though you can pay for express if you don't want to stay in the queue. These are other rides. There was the Shambhala. The Shambhala is the white one. There was the Dragon Can, which is the red ride. And it was breathtaking. Like literally, when you're on it, you're literally holding your breath, really. So what myself and my colleagues did was that we usually went to some of the rides that have long queues later in the evening, because towards the end of the day there are lesser queues, and we went there when there were lesser queues. So this was early in the morning. There are always queues all the time, always queues, except if you come maybe very early in the morning or you go very late just before the park closes. Those are the two times you don't really see a lot of queue. And the good thing is that once you're in the queue before the closing time, you would definitely have the chance to make the ride, except of course if there's a technical issue. This was the Ferrari land, or the Ferrari ride rather. So this was the restaurant at El Paso. It was a buffet restaurant and we had only breakfast and dinner, and breakfast and dinner was always buffet, and there is so many time slots. So when it's your time slot, you go there, you have dinner or you have breakfast and you leave.
At least, because otherwise it's too much time. Last one.
I don't know.
De la
point we got to Ferrari Land, and here we did only 2 rides. We did the Red Force, which is the ride you're seeing just in front, and then we did the vertical stuff. I forgot the name. I put the name on the screen. We did the vertical stuff. For the Red Force ride, we queued for about 2 hours, and this was when we eventually arrived at the front of the queue. This was the Trail Tower in Ferrari Land. Now, Ferrari Land has a different access from the rest of the park, and when you enter Ferrari Land, you have to do as many rides as possible before you leave, because when you enter and you go out, your card is no more valuable. So you have to use it, do as many rides as possible before you leave Ferrari Land Park. So in the park, there were many teams. There was the Far West team, there was the Mediterranean team. This part is the Chinese and Indian team. And in the Chinese part, that was where we have the Dragon Khan and the Shambhala ride. And as you can see, everywhere is looking Chinese. In fact, the walls we can see was trying to mimic the Great Walls of China. So it was a really nice and fun activity to engage in. Yeah. If you watched up to this point, thank you very much. I really appreciate, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, stay safe. Bye bye.